let's move into the NFC West. I feel like this is one of the more clear ones. I know that we're going to have a correct order in this. Do we even have to go into teams like it's the 49ers, right?
Nah, it's Cardinals plus 2,700.
Yeah, here we go.
Nah, I mean, I think we all agree on the team and actually the correct order.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm a little nervous with the Seahawks though, just because I agree the correct order is probably the clearest one here, but man, I love my guy Geno, but he did have a career year last year, and like, do we expect him to continue that? And that's just the thing that worries me the most, and that's why I don't know if they're going to be a playoff team, but I still think they are going to be better than the Rams, especially with the Cooper Kupp situation going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of like. I mean, even if Geno regresses a little bit, I still think they're a much better team than Rams. I mean, the Rams put all their eggs in the basket to win that Super Bowl. They did, and now they're kind of feeling the pain of that. Cup's out for the first 4 games. Again, that really hurts. I have him in 2 of my 3 fantasy leagues, so fantasy-wise, not going well because he was my first pick. So, hate to see that. But like I said, I mean, even if the Seahawks could maybe lose an extra game or so, I still think they're better than the Rams and Cardinals. The Rams and Cardinals are just so bad. Plus, I mean, offensively for the Seahawks, you have Kenneth is hurt, isn't he? Or maybe hurt.
Who is? Walker? Didn't he pulled his groin 2 days ago, I think. So Charbonnet is probably going to get the start.
And I think Charbonnet is solid, but plus now you have DK, Lockett, and now you have Jackson Smith and Jigba up there. So I feel like the Seahawks on paper are just roster-wise a better team than the last 2 teams. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think the correct order, even it being plus 250, which is just insane when you think about the things you need to go right and not to go wrong over the course of a 17-game season. But I do think if you're going to bet one that low, this is one to do it. We mentioned the Cooper Kupp thing with the Rams, and that 2-3 could be the muddiest part of it with the Rams and Seahawks. So they're going to have to go into Seattle without Cooper Kupp and try and move the ball against the Seattle defense that is a far cry from the Legion of Boom, but is going to do enough to limit 45-year-old Matthew Stafford and whoever else they have left at wide receiver. So you're starting off 1-0 with head-to-head in hand. They go to LA in week 11, week before Thanksgiving. Maybe a little bit of a look-ahead spot with the Niners up on Thanksgiving Day, but they're going to be up for these division games. Pete Carroll's been coaching a long time. So I actually love the correct order, even at plus 250, which is, again, extremely low for something. It's essentially a 4-leg parlay of a division finish. But I think with the ceiling and the stellar as defined as they are in this division, I think you're really just betting on the 2 and the 3 here and how they shake out. And if you think that, potentially it would flip to the Rams second and the Seahawks third, that's plus 600 with the Niners first and the Cardinals last. So, I mean, if you wanted to split a unit between the two, and it's never a guarantee, but feel really, really good about some profit in early January when things get settled in. I think that's a really good way to approach it because who knows, with that Geno regression might catch up with the Kupp injuries and the Stafford just question mark. Honestly, what he has left. A couple scary injuries for him last year as they struggled to keep him upright. But I think one of those 2 division orders will hit, and they're both pretty decently priced.
Yeah, I agree. I love the correct order. Another play I like is I can't find the odds. I don't know why I can't find it on FanDuel and I'm even Googling it. DK to lead the division in yards. I think Brock Purdy is going to spread the ball a little more. He loves Kittle. I think it was 5. I don't remember. The majority of Kittle's touchdowns last year came with Purdy at quarterback. He'll spread it out. Cooper Kupp being injured and that being up in the air. I mean, the Rams literally came out, I think it was yesterday, and said, we have no idea what's causing this, like what's going on. So there's a chance that he's going on the IR. That makes it even better for me. I don't think anybody on the Cardinals can even have a chance, especially with Dobbs at quarterback. So I would like to, depending on the odds, obviously take the best receiver on the second best team, but the team that's probably going to throw some of the most to lead the division there. I also like his over 975 yards prop because I think he's going to get to 1,000. I think the addition of JSN is just going to open it up more for him, especially as a downfield threat. Let JSN kind of do some of those crossing routes and just take some of the pressure off of him and Tyler Lockett, who's getting pretty old personally. But any other plays here for y'all? Any props y'all like?
Only prop I like is I like Cardinals under 4.5 wins. I mean, I think they should truly embrace the tank for Caleb, even though now Caleb Williams says he doesn't want to go there. So we shall see. But, nothing guarantees you a better pick than going 0-17. So there's that. And then the other thing I like is another sprinkle, kind of make this division a little bit more interesting, is Nick Bosa to lead the league in sacks at plus 750.
Okay. I was trying to say it's plus on FanDuel. It's plus 1,300 for any team to go Oh, that's 17-0. It doesn't have.
They're not going
terrible odds.
Those
are so bad.
That's terrible odds.
Those odds are atrocious. JSN to lead the league amongst rookies in receiving yards is 5-1, trailing only Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers. I think that's worth a look, especially if we get some injuries from the veteran guys in the Seattle receiver room. I think Geno's going to air it out. Geno's plus 110 to lead the division in passing yards. Unsurprisingly, the favorite there. But I think those are worth a shot if you want to kind of almost double down on Seattle and playing well enough to slot in behind the Niners in the division. And, who knows, they may win a game against San Francisco and make it even more interesting than any of us expected. But yeah, ultimately, I think it's the Niners division to lose. Doesn't matter who's at quarterback. They almost went to the Super Bowl with Josh Johnson playing in an emergency role. So I think that, like Jack mentioned, I think that Super Bowl run from the Rams was the only goal. There was no secondary goal. There was no, Patriots dynasty going to follow that up. That was really a one and done, perfect situation type deal, and it worked out for them. So, this is the ugly part of it afterwards that no one ever thinks about in 10 years because obviously they won the ring. So they will not be Arizona bad, but I don't think they will be Seattle or San Francisco good. So.
Yeah, kind of like last thoughts on this because I don't have any other plays. I would be more murky on that second and third place if Cooper Kupp was healthy, but without him there,
yes, yeah,
it's just like their defense is so bad. They're gonna have to put up 50 points to win games. And when you take probably one of the best receivers out of your lineup, I mean that's hard to do. So
yeah, I mean I'm looking at NFC Championship odds, Niners plus 400. I don't like that. Not at that price.
Not at that price. I've seen a lot of talking heads on the under 11.5 for the 49ers. They see some regression.
Yeah. You may not need 12 to win that division either. So
yeah,
they may be resting guys towards the end, things like that.
Yeah, I think 10 wins the division. Maybe
That's
11.
A safe floor for them.
Yeah, I don't know if the Seahawks can get to double digits, and even if they do, they'll probably not beat the 49ers unless they just beat them in a shootout or something crazy.
I mean, the 49ers have the fourth easiest strength schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, the only good teams they play, arguably, is the Bengals. They open the season against the Steelers, but I feel like they should beat the Steelers. And that's literally their only, they play at Jacksonville and then at Philly. So they have, 4 hard games.
Yeah. I mean, the Pittsburgh game is supposed to be, really messy. So I could see them possibly.
Yeah, that's going to be – game. We'll learn a lot on Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
I really do. Because that's going to be.
Dude, the Rams might start
one of the better games. I was looking at that. Yeah.
They go Seattle, San Fran, and Cincy. That's probably 0-3. Then they go to my boys at Indy. That's an L. So that's 0-4. And then they're playing Philly at home, and that's an L.
If they come out of that with 2 wins, I think you consider that a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they come out 0-5, I wouldn't be surprised. They come out, 2-3. That's probably 2 and 3, 3 and 2. That's a dub.
2 and 3,
Yeah.
they're ecstatic.
If they come out of that above 500, then we're going to be wrong about this exact order.
Yeah,
That means
yeah.
they got somebody popping somewhere.
Yeah, but those first 4 games were without Cooper Kupp too. So
That
and then they get Eagles. Then Cooper Kupp has
they
played the
gonna
Eagles.
be
His first
throwing
game back.
Stetson Bennett in there. Like, get out of here. I think unless y'all have something else for NFC West, I think that's all we got for divisions, and we can finally get these out and get to some regular NFL weekly picks.